If I'm a dental surgeon, I get an implant from the company. I know what the implant is, I know which company it's coming from. In a lot of cases, I don't really understand who the material manufacturer is, right?
We highly value your business, and we look forward to helping you succeed in whatever you have in mind to do next. If you think about Carpenter, $3 billion public company top line, around 50-60% of our business is aerospace and defense. Dental is our next largest market, 10-15% of our business. Very important market to us. We see the growth potential as being very high, which is part of why we're focused on it. I mean, the global population is aging, standards of care are rising. People want dental implants, right? They need dental surgeries. They want their dental procedures to be done correctly, well, and high performance and last long. And for that, you need specialty material solutions, which is what we specialize in.
Customers who were not using Carpenter material and experiencing failures, they actually sought out Carpenter material. They worked with their peers in the industry to identify what the issues were, what material works and what doesn't, and even if it's the same material from different suppliers, who is the most important supplier that is driving performance. And they actually reached out to us asking that, hey, can we support them with their material needs? And that was a moment where we realized that, okay, we have a really strong value proposition. There is a market need that we can actually solve, and it has a direct impact on patients' lives. We've introduced an alloy, it's called Ti-Azure. It's an alloy of titanium and zirconium. There are two main advantages of that alloy. It's an extremely strong alloy. It has very strong mechanical properties, and the fatigue is very, very high compared to the regular titanium alloys. So now you have opportunity where you're able to produce really thin profile implants for elderly patients where there's not a lot of bone availability, where, especially for like the frontal part of your jawline, where again, you need a really thin implant profile. That alloy enables you to make those at the level of performance that is required, especially in an area where there is low bone availability. And then the other part is that this alloy is extremely osteoconductive.
Things are becoming more automated, right? People are taking images of mouths, it's immediately being, manufactured into an implant that's unique to a patient. That's going to require materials that are very consistent, that can perform in this more automated environment, that the people working with them know how they're going to perform. So it requires a higher level of reliability and consistency in the material system. In this environment, as everybody wants to have everything very patient-centric in their product.
What we've noticed consistently is that the Korean OEMs are extremely demanding. They do not want to compromise on any quality. They do not want to compromise on any material attribute, right? They need a certain specific grade at a certain specific tolerance in a certain specific size, exceptionally straight. They have a bunch of requirements that are typically higher than what you would notice in the other areas of the medical industry. The feedback that we get from the Korean industry, we are actually able to apply that to our, the rest of our portfolio and provide an even higher level of material performance in other areas. They will scan the patient's bone structure and they'll make a custom abutment on site with one of the dental, technical labs, right? And we made some optimizations to our processes, and we've been supplying to the custom abutment industry over the last 6 months, and the market has seen our products very, very favorably because of the high level of reliability that Carpenter materials bring to that operation. With the custom abutments, you need it to perform right away. That's an even more demanding market.
Right.
Visibility is a big thing, and that's what we heard from them as we work with the custom abutment, community. They were looking for standardization. They want to know, hey, the material is standardized. It is what we expect it to be, because so many people. It's because of the custom. It's a wider, group of people that are involved there, and some know, and some didn't know about how material influences that. So as we work with that community, it's not only is it to make the best product, but also educate on what the best product is so that they understand.
SIDEX last year was, our first time presenting. You'll see a major evolution this coming year. We're going to have a much stronger presence. We're going to have in-booth technical presentations with Dr. J comparing different manufacturers, so you'll see the material comparison. We'll also be showcasing the verified program. We already have dozens of dental labs that are certified.
Yeah.
So we'll have sample certifications, and I think that's something that we've discussed internally, is that the Korean market is the standard for all of Asia too.
If I'm a dental surgeon, I get an implant from the company. I know what the implant is, I know which company it's coming from, but I don't understand what material it's made of. Sometimes, in a lot of cases, I don't really understand who the material manufacturer is, right? So with the Carpenter Verified program, what we've enabled is a traceability loop where you will be able to go ahead and look at a particular implant and really trace its origin all the way back to the material and get a confirmation that, okay, it is actually Carpenter material and not anyone else, right? And that gets you the level of, an inherent level of, trust in the implant or the product that a dental surgeon would be using in a patient.
We aspire to continue to push the industry with next-gen solutions, even better solutions, and to be the number one provider in the industry for all the materials, number one trusted provider in the industry. Right?
I feel that we're focused so much on Korea because of Korea's focus on quality, which is in line with our brand position. Reliability and quality are what we're about, and it's a nice fit with this industry in Korea.
We highly value your business, and we look forward to helping you succeed in whatever you have in mind to do next.
We value the partnership, and we value your business, and we look forward to seeing you at SIDEX.
The only thing I would say is let's keep innovating. We are here to support you.